Hello, everybody, and welcome to ATCW Recap. I am your host, the Golden Tongue, Evan Wade, and today we're talking about ATCW Battle for Glory, which came to you live from the Leetown Community Center in Carneysville, West Virginia, as always, the home of ATCW. Today, however, we're going to start things off on a rather somber note, as I'm sure most of you have seen throughout various social media and news outlets. This week, we lost an absolute legend. Terry Bollea, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan, passed away this week, and the wrestling world has been shaken, to say the least. A lot of Hulk Hogan fans are absolutely devastated, and I know Dennis Williams is absolutely one of them. Next time you see him, be sure to give him a hug and maybe share your favorite Hulk Hogan story. Hulkamania ran wild for years and was the biggest attraction in wrestling history, probably to this day, to be honest. And I gotta say, even though I was never the biggest Hulk Hogan fan, I can honestly say that the Golden Tongue may not be sitting here without the contributions made by the legendary Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan main evented my first ever live wrestling show. It was SummerSlam 2005, if you're wondering, and what a main event it was indeed. The star power of Hulk Hogan was always undeniable. Intense promos, and when that leg dropped, boy, did the mood change in the building. You know, Hulk was coming out victorious when that big leg drop hit. I'll leave you with one final parting thought. If you're ever afraid of thunder, or if your kids are afraid of thunder, you can reassure them and comfort them by telling them it's just Hogan slamming Andre one more time. Thank you so much for everything, Hulk Hogan. The latest edition of Final Words with Dennis Williams saw the guest this time around turn out to be the leader of the Carnival of Souls, Axel Crow. And man, Axel didn't really have a whole lot to say after chasing Dennis off and running him completely out of the ring. I mean, boy, I would not want to be in Dennis's situation. Might need a diaper after that one, good Lord. Nonetheless, Axel Crow, another exciting edition of Final Words with Dennis Williams. I can't wait for the next one. It's going to be a blast. A one-on-one match to kick things off between Ron Holiday and Kylo. Holiday was certainly feeling himself when he came through the curtain Saturday night, and it is always great to see Kylo return to ATCW. Ron Holiday, fresh off a loss to Victor Walker a month ago, looking to get a ATCW victory under his belt, and was successful in the opening contest for Battle for Glory. It's always great to see Kylo back. Every time he comes back, he seems like he brings something new to the table every single time. The educated feet and the unprecedented speed that man possesses is freaking crazy. Off the charts. Nonetheless, the winner of the opening contest, Ron Holiday, goes into the rest of 2025 with a victory under his belt. Our worst dreams came true in match number 2, which saw L.A. Star go one-on-one with Axel Crow. What should have been an incredibly fun match and an absolute banger turned out to be filled with unhinged violence. The transformation that we've seen Axel Crow go through in the last couple of months has been astonishing, and he just let his darkness take over Saturday night against L.A. Star. L.A. did the best he could to hang with Axel in the first goings in the matchup, but unfortunately did not get the upper hand going on. After about 10 minutes of a back and forth between the two, this mysterious figure that has been plaguing Axel Crow matches descended down the aisleway once more time, but this time around, folks, the identity of this mystery person was revealed, and it was revealed to be none other than Robbie Wayne. Shortly after the reveal, both Robbie Wayne and Axel Crow began a beatdown on the Radical Stars, causing a no contest to be ruled by the ATCW referee. Thankfully, the golden ticket holder Deuce Donatelli descended down the ramp to help out his buddies in the Radical Stars and run off Robbie Wayne and Axel Crow. What could possibly be left in store from Robbie Wayne going into 2025, and Deuce Donatelli still holding on to that golden ticket. A little bit of gold on the line in the third match from ATCW Battle for Glory when Cal Grayson made his debut to go one-on-one with the king of the 304 champion, Tremor. When Cal Grayson came through the curtain, it did not take long for him to win over the ATCW family because they love him, a good old country boy. The Southern Renegade looked to be in tip-top shape as he went up against the King of the 304 champion, even making me think that he was going to pull it all out and dethrone the champ. Unfortunately for him, it did not go that way. After a devastating punch to the back of the head of Tremor from Cal Grayson, Tremor woke up out of this almost like trance-like state there in the corner when he was suffering a beatdown and just pounded Cal Grayson like nobody's business. After delivering a double choke bomb and gaining the 1-2-3, King Tremor is still your ATCW King of the 304 champion. The ATCW Cruiserweight Championship was on the line when Travis Tarvin challenged the ageless one, Ethan Cross, in a one-on-one match. It did not take me very long to be completely disgusted with Travis Tarvin and Jonathan Cross as I saw that Best Dad Ever t-shirt being donned by Jonathan Cross. Ethan Cross made his way to the ring looking for some revenge on his friend and his father. And during the match, he would succeed just a little bit, especially in regards to Jonathan Cross. He stuck his nose in the match several times throughout the contest, including one time where he tried to hit Ethan Cross with the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship. Well, that backfired, and he received a DDT just like he delivered to Ethan Cross last month onto the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship. Unfortunately for Ethan, that caused enough of a distraction for a black hole slam from Travis Tarvin onto the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship. Now, I'm not entirely sure what happened to the rule book, but nonetheless, your new ATCW Cruiserweight Champion, Travis Tarvin. A match that I grew incredibly excited for due to the events earlier in the evening. One-on-one, the golden ticket holder Deuce Donatelli versus Robbie Wayne. Now, this match took off incredibly fast as Deuce Donatelli made a beeline immediately for Robbie Wayne after coming through the curtain, like to the point where I couldn't even announce him to the ring because he was so focused on getting his hands on his opponent. I had to scram really quick and try to save my own life there so I didn't get caught in the collateral damage. Whew! The bad side of Deuce Donatelli is not somewhere you want to be, folks. And I was not envious whatsoever of Robbie Wayne in that situation. However, I will say, Robbie Wayne was at his peak in this contest, utilizing the full 5 count like we've known him to do, trash-talking his opponent the entire time, and even at times having complete control over the golden ticket holder, Deuce Donatelli. After some time elapsed and a missed attempt at the ego trip, Robbie Wayne found himself in a huge double underhook slam that cost him the match, with Deuce Donatelli capturing a 1-2-3 pinfall victory over Robbie Wayne. Obviously, we have more to see from Robbie Wayne, but what is possibly in the plans for the ATCW Golden Ticket holder, Deuce Donatelli, for the rest of 2025? The last 2 matches on the card for ATCW Battle for Glory saw the semifinals in the ATCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament. The first one, El Lobo Siler Andrews, one-on-one with self-made Lucius Suede. This match I was incredibly excited for all night long, and I couldn't wait any longer. And I was ready, so ready for these two to go at it. Two of the best athletes in 2025 for ATCW throwing down for an opportunity at the ATCW Heavyweight Championship. Both of these men pulled out all the stops and earned themselves the Golden Tongue Certified Banger Badge. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I was incredibly impressed with both of them, and they both hung with each other very well. Unfortunately, only one of these men could advance to the ATCW Heavyweight Championship Finals at ATCW Summer Smash August 16th, and that man was self-made Lucius Slade. He will meet his opponent in the finals in the main event for ATCW Summer Smash. The main event for ATCW Battle for Glory saw the semifinal match between the weight of the world, Corey Bush and Austin Blackthorn. 600 pounds of humanity in this match, and I think it's safe to say that everybody was a little bit biased going into it, considering that the most hated wrestler of 2024 was standing across the ring from the weight of the world, Corey Bush. Now, Corey Bush is no stranger to the ATCW Heavyweight Championship, having held it in the past, but Austin Blackthorn has never captured ATCW singles gold in the company as of yet. This match was an excellent choice for a main event, and there was a big fight feel when Corey Bush came through the curtain. Both of these guys, periodically throughout the match, after delivering slam after slam, punch after punch, were able to write their names on their opponents. Austin Blackthorn stomping away at Corey Bush when he was on the mat. A-U-S-T-I-N. And of course, Corey Bush with his signature jabs. C-O-R-Y. What's that spell? Well, for Corey Bush, ladies and gentlemen, it's spelled finalist. ATCW Heavyweight Championship Tournament Finals next month will be self-made Lucius Slade versus the weight of the world, Corey Bush. August 16th at ATCW Summer Smash. It's going to be an absolute banger, and you're not going to want to miss it. Tickets are still available. Doors at 6:30, bell time 7 o'clock as always. But don't forget, 6:50, final words with Dennis Williams. I wonder who his guest's going to be this month. Would it be Corey Bush? That'd be amazing, right? Wouldn't it be great? Maybe Deuce Donatelli. Maybe we can find out what he's got in mind with that ATCW Golden Ticket. Who knows? But I do know, and I can tell you, it's going to be an amazing addition as always. Dennis always brings it, and he's going to deliver once more. Make sure you get your tickets to ATCW Summer Smash. The videos for Battle for Glory are up on Facebook and YouTube by now. Make sure you go check them out. And of course, as always, I have been your host, the Golden Tongue, Evan Wade. I will be back here in a short few weeks with my 25th episode of ATCW Live. We'll call it the Silver Edition, starring the Golden Tongue. Until then, folks, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.